Good day, everyone. I am Cadet Teddy Delute Jr. and I'm here to talk about dead reckoning. So what is dead reckoning? Dead reckoning is the process of calculating the current position of a moving object by using a previously determined position or fixed and incorporated estimates of speed, heading, and elapsed time. Dead reckoning is a navigational technique used to estimate the current position of a vessel by using previous position, speed, and course information. It involves calculating the current position based on the starting positive on a series of velocity of heading changes. Also, dead reckoning is used in situations where other navigation methods such as GPS and available or unavailable. It was commonly used in the past by mariners to navigate long distances across open water before the advent of modern navigation equipment. So, dead reckoning requires accurate and reliable measurements of speed and course, which can be affected by factors such as wind, ocean currents, and mechanical errors in the equipment used to measure. This variable, despite its limitations, dead reckoning is still used in certain contexts, such as aviation and military operations, where it can be a valuable tool for maintaining situational awareness and providing backup navigation information. So, like for example, you are sailing at 14 knots. How far will you go in 40 minutes? To find the distance, use the formula of distance equals speed and time, or 60. You would multiply the speed of 14 by the time of 40 and divide by 60. So then it giving you a distance of 9.33 nautical miles. So next is estimated position. So this is the most accurate position that can be obtained by calculation and estimation only. It is derived from the DR position with allowance made for effect of currents and tidal streams. Again, it is approximate position only. It is shown on the chart as a dot, surrounded by a small triangle with the time and letters EP or estimated position written alongside it. The current vector is indicated by a straight line drawn from the DR position and has three arrows heads indicating the direction of the current. The speed or strength of the current is written in the bracket. The length of the vector is indicated to estimate distances the current would move the ship in a chosen time span. So next is a running fix. A running fix is a method of coastal navigation position fixing. It incorporates the use of an estimated position along with bearings of a charted object. Using bearings as well as an EP or estimated position that makes this more accurate than EP alone. The symbol for a transferred position line is to place the arrow of each of the line. Running fix, if we take a second bearing, it may be different object. We can cross the transferred position line with the second bearing to get a fix. For this to work, you would need to allow for any tidal set adrift during the hour. The sequence to plot a running fix for real is as follows. Take the bearings, note the time, and lag reading distance run. Plot this bearing on the chart. Sail for a set time on steady course. 1 hour is common. At the end of the hour, take a second bearing. Note the time and lag reading again. A random fix with tidal stream. Plot this second bearing on the chart. Choose any point along the first position line and plot a line to represent the distance and direction the vessel has traveled the water track. You can draw this line from any point of the first bearing because if you choose two different places on the bearing and plotted the water track, they would both end on a line that is parallel to the first bearing. At the end of this water track, draw a line that represents the distance and direction that the tide has carried the vessel crossing the end of the tidal vector. Plot a line parallel to the first position line. The vessel is now on this line, as it also the second position, a line where the two position lines cross in the vessel's position. So the last is fixed position. Fix is the initial element of the ship, navigational, and dead reckoning plot. A fix is the ship's position on the earth at some given point in the time. A fix is determined by simulations, interaction of LOPs. If two LOPs intersect, we can construct a position fix in the ship's position on Earth. Often, however, a triangle occurs when a third LOP is added in the construction. This indicates that there are errors involved in at least one of the bearings taken. Involved at least in practice, we should consider each LOP as the average bearing in a wider sector of the instant 10 degrees.